All right, welcome to Hillside Farm. My name is Ruth McKinney, and you're here for the summer series that we've got going. Today I'm so excited. I think you've met her before. Her name is Heather, my oldest and dearest friend. And we had a recipe recently. It was actually at your birthday.
It was.
Somebody, a dear friend of ours, Laura, made a really unique recipe of a corn salad
Dip.
with
It was a dip.
avocado, corn salad with chips, basil. It was fantastic. I think every single person there asked her for the recipe.
Yeah.
So she sent it to us, and we're going to make it for you today. So let me tell you how it started. You have to take 6 ears of corn, shuck them, take off all the fibers, whatever you call those. Grill 3 of them just to char them. You want to char the outside of the corn. In the meantime, take the other 3 corns that have not been cooked, cut them up. When I say cut them up, take the kernels off.
Yeah.
Give me the proper
Slice
wording.
the
Slice
kernels
the kernels off, put them into a bowl. Take the charred ones, do the same thing. So you're left with a bunch of kernels, some from the uncooked and some from the charred. Okay, that's done. So now we're gonna go to what you're gonna work on, which is the avocado puree.
It's an avocado puree, and we're gonna actually put this in the blender behind me. So 1 avocado goes in here.
Let me hand you the other avocado.
Yeah, thank you.
I love avocados.
I know.
All things avocado.
Gotta have avocados on hand all the time.
All the time.
Okay, so 1 avocado in there. And then we're gonna add a little bit of some oil. So about a tablespoon of oil.
Here you go.
And then a lime. So we have a tablespoon measure.
Now, oftentimes what we'll do is we'll take a lime and rub it like this first. It breaks up the inside, so when you go to juice it, it all comes out very fast for you. All right, here, I did this for you.
Brilliant.
Now you're gonna need to squeeze it between your fingers so no seeds comes out.
Yep, there's no seeds in these limes.
Oh,
perfect.
Seedless limes. All right, here we go. I'm getting the other lime ready because that's going to go into this. All right, you've got your 1 lime ready. Anything else needs to go into that puree?
I think we might do a little, is it salt?
A little salt. So here's some kosher salt, literally just to taste, a pinch of salt.
Good.
You got that?
Yeah, make sure we don't have any peel on there.
All right, the lid is over there if you want to puree that. And I'm gonna start getting this ready.
Voila!
Voila! The puree is finished. Okay, so we have our avocado puree. This is going to serve as the base of the dip. So here we go. Now we have our corn. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to the corn. Got it right there. You want to look at the paprika and all that. 2 tablespoons of the avocado or olive oil. Now, we're going to add something that to me is magic. Mike's Hot Honey. We put this on our pizza. We put this on anything we have an excuse to put it on. And so we kind of, with Laura's permission, switched from honey in the recipe to hot honey. So it calls for 2 teaspoons.
And there's 1.5, I'm gonna do this first.
Yep.
Your paprika is 1.5 teaspoons.
Of paprika.
Yep.
I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of hot honey. That's a tablespoon. It's a 1 tablespoon, but it's 2 teaspoons. There you go. All right, let's mix this up. Where's the?
You're actually gonna take 2 tablespoons of this puree and put it in here.
Kind of acts as a binding agent, I think.
Yeah. And then, let's see.
When do we add the jalapeno?
Yep, next comes jalapeno and some chives.
Okay.
So here's jalapeno. That's
How much jalapeno?
It's a half of a jalapeno.
Okay, so half of a jalapeno. And I happen to have bought a very large jalapeno.
Yeah, so it
might be a little bit. Okay, take the seeds out, mince it. All right, half a jalapeno, no seeds.
Yeah.
Add that.
And then some chives.
Chives. How many chives does the recipe ask for?
It calls for 2 tablespoons of chives. So it's quite
do
a
the
decent
whole
amount.
thing.
I'm going to do a little bit more.
It's got a smoky kind of taste
the
along with it.
and
The paprika.
charred corn really made it.
Got it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to see a twist at the end of this recipe that you're going to be like, seriously? that's really what you put on this dip, but it is. Okay, now.
All right, yep, now you're gonna spoon the rest of this.
You're gonna get a dish that has this kind of shallow, like a pie dish, tart dish, even a platter that has, did you put the chili pepper in there as well already? It calls for a teaspoon and a half of chili pepper.
No.
Okay, so here we go. I'll get the chili pepper while you start to line it with
Okay, yeah.
the puree.
So the puree, this is the other half of the avocado puree is actually gonna go in the bottom of your pie dish. And you just make a nice little spread. It's like your first layer. It's pretty colorful.
It is beautiful.
There you go.
In the meantime, you're gonna put a teaspoon of chili pepper in this. All right. Let's mix this up. Now what do I do with this, Heath?
Well, that's gonna go right on top of it.
Right on top of this. Here we go.
And then we're gonna get some basil ready too.
Okay, while I'm pouring this, Heather's gonna be cutting up basil. How much basil?
It calls for about 2 cups of basil leaves, but we might do a little less than that, depending on what we got here.
It is so good. We had this around a fire or outside on her patio the other night. It was so good. Okay, then we're gonna be taking feta. Get about 4 ounces of feta. Spoon this all over here first. Okay, 4 ounces of feta. Let me rinse my hand off. How are you doing over there with the?
Good.
This right here, this is 6 ounces, so we don't want to use an entire container. Use this. And you can use a block of feta or this feta, either one.
You just want it crumbled.
You just want to crumble it up and put crumbled feta all over it. You got the basil?
Yep, yep.
And then you're going to bring over all the basil, put that on top. Here's what's going to shock you. It's a little shocking, actually, but it actually pairs really nice.
It's crazy, and you're not expecting it.
You're not expecting it.
The secret
All right,
ingredient.
the secret ingredient, voila, is blueberries.
Blueberries.
So you put about a cup of blueberries all over this.
But look at how pretty this is. The color
Gorgeous.
with the white and the green and the
the
corn
blue.
that pops out from the bottom. And
It will be the talk
is
of
beautiful.
any cocktail
like
party,
it's like garnish.
luncheon.
I know.
And then what you take is tortilla chips and you dive into it. You hang on to this,
Yeah.
I'll get the tortilla chips.
It's really good. It's fun. It's a lot of fresh summer flavors once again that we want to try to use all of our fresh herbs and our yummy avocado in the summer and corn and blueberries.
All right, so here we go. Let's open this up. I'm gonna let you taste it first, and then
it.
I'm gonna taste it.
Sure, I'm gonna get a spoon. 'cause
Actually-
it's too pretty. I don't want to like mess it up.
It's too pretty. I'm gonna put our chips in this bowl.
All right.
That is beautiful. I mean, she brought this in, I have to tell you. And with my critical eye, I was
She was like, what are their blueberries doing
my
here?"
eyebrow went up. And she was like, taste it, taste it. And another friend of ours said, I promise you,
My husband loved it.
you're gonna love it.
It's delicious.
And we brought it home. She sent me the recipe. And here we go. All right, you got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Grab a chip.
All right. Got to get a little thing of everything.
Of
go
everything.
deep, go deep, so you can get a little
Get the
avocado. There you go.
I mean, come on, where's your blueberry?
I know. I needed a blueberry
There
on
you
top. Perfect.
And
All right.
then, how is it? Did it taste like the other night?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah? All right, here I go.
So good.
Mm-hmm. The hot honey.
The hot honey adds so much.
And I think the blueberry cuts the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. It does. The blueberry adds that little pop, that spark of pop at the end, which is just
Of a
really,
little sweetness?
Yeah, a little tart.
Give this a shot. It's the perfect summer
Really
appetizer.
good. And it looks really pretty. Another presentation.
And nobody else is making this. I guarantee you.
Exactly right.
So check out www.hungryforhome.com
Yum.
and Instagram Hungry for Home, where each week we're putting out different cooking tips. And give this a shot. Have a great day.